in the heart of this rustic land. Big B's craft, oh so grand, golden foam and a frothy crown, at the dam bar where laughs resound. He lifts the glass.
Welcome back, y'all, to the Dam Bar for another Big B beer review. Alrighty, another home brew. This one is actually the third time that I've made this particular recipe. Because the first time I just loved it so much, and I made it again and again. Even though it seems to always disappoint me as far as the ABV compared to what it says. So, what we have here is the Strawberry Belt Sour. It's part of the MrBeer Homebrew kits brewed by me and the Alanean brewery here in Zephyrhills, Florida. All right, and I got it up to 5% ABV. 5% ABV. All right, let's get some facts, Jack. The beer log, beer journal here. So here we are on the 27th of June. It was originally brewed on the 26th of May. Yeah, so it takes a while to obviously homebrew these small batches like this. I even added extra dextrose, almost a cup, and extra, an extra package of lactose sugar. I don't know how I got that one. Oh, I think because of one busted open. So, I mean, I even added extra fermentables, including extra candy, extra Strawberry Belt candy, which, let me go grab this stuff. You know, Strawberry Belts. This is the same brand, but I got a 2-pound bag this time. It called for 1 pound, you know. It's all right. It's gonna be, anyways. You know, it's just these little Strawberry Belt sours. They're very tart, sweet, and delicious. All right. So, like I said, this is the third time. No, that's not your bag. My little dog thinks that here's a bag. He thinks it's his bag of special meat sticks. If I say the actual word, he'll go crazy. Okay. I originally brewed this brew. Let's see. I brewed it. There it is. Strawberry. So on 2023. Definitely it came out well. I think I might be wrong. I think this is, no, yeah. And then I redid it again later that year. I did it in January 2023 and then in May of 2023. The first time, 5%. Second time, 4.2%. This time, 5%. See, sugars, the Strawberry Belts are added. These are added a week, 1 week after fermentation, and then it ferments for another week. Then it conditions for another 2 weeks. So, yeah, 5%, give or take. I would definitely, I might be over 5%. You know what I mean? I would assume it would be. All right, so I know that I love this beer a lot, big time. So some of the facts: it's made with a can of the Golden HME ale from MrBeer. You get the packet of lactose, sugar, and a bottle of lactic acid, a little bitty bottle of lactic acid. And it uses the US 05 ale yeast. So, very cool. All right. And you use Strawberry Belt candies. Any brand is fine as long as they are not sugar-free. And it's supposed, according to the website, to come out to 6.4% ABV. I've never got that, but it could be because, like I said, the sugars are added mid-fermentation after I took the OG, the original gravity. So a few sips of this beer will bring back the sweetest memories of your childhood when you just absolutely destroyed some strawberry belts. Drinking this beer tastes exactly like eating them, but with alcohol added, so it's even better. Don't believe us? Brew it. This beer will change the way you think about sours. Obviously, I love sours to begin with, and I like this as much as the third time I made it. Oh, man. Uh-oh. All right, I had to crank the lid back on that one. Where is my bar towel? This one's gonna make a mess. A little special treat to this video too. I actually got 11 bottles out of this one. This is bottle 11. As you can see, it didn't fill up. This one's got a lot of the trub and stuff in there. And I'm just gonna taste it because I've never done it on this channel. I'm like, why not do an end bottle, which has all the stuff, you know? Usually I don't get an 11th bottle. All right. The sucker's gonna explode. Oh, we're about to have an explosion. God. Oh, this baby's active. I'm gonna need more towels. More towels. And I'm gonna use a towel over the top. See, I came prepared. I think. Wow! Holy cow! I don't think any of them have done this before. Needless to say, it's carbonated. I'm glad I grabbed all those paper towels. It looks a lot more dense than I think I've had it before. I thought it used to be clearer. And I'm looking at major carbonation going on in here, boys. Yeah, girls and boys. That smells like strawberry belt beer. Get a nip of the head. Woo! Strawberry belt beer all the way, baby. Malty, tangy, man. Take a look. Alrighty. Obviously, there's nothing to see. It's just my label. Anyways. Yep. Pretty dense. Look at that. You can see. Heavily carbonated. The carbonation process was definitely successful. Color-wise, I'm leaning more towards 17, about 17 or so. Maybe a little darker. All right. You know what time it is. Crack them open, pour them up. Let's get to drinking. All righty. Wow. Not a lot of trub sticking to the bottom. Probably that's why I was so active too. Salud. Whoa. I think this is higher than 5% ABV. It's gotta be. I mean, it's gotta be big time. Wow. Because like I said, I added extra sugars and it still came out to 5%. I think because it was added, that candy was added mid. It's gotta be. Because there's a booziness here. This tastes potent. Yeah, it's got a boozy kick, more so than the previous two. The strawberry is there. This one's not as tart. as of the first two that I can remember. I remember the first ones being so good and really tart and strawberry. This one is, this one's got more of a boozy kick. Man, I feel like this is definitely way more than 5% ABV. I think I definitely got the 6, if not higher, because this might even be 8%. Wow, it definitely has that alcohol kick. Damn. Nice and tart, nice strawberry, and you know what? This doesn't have that homebrew taste, like that extract taste. This tastes like a good, clean ale. You know, this is great. Medium body. It's got an ale, like the ale funk to it, you know, and I'm guessing, I don't know, maybe that's the yeast that it's used. Whoa. All right. Woo. That is good. I gotta say, I don't think it's as good as the previous two because I really, really like that really tart punch. It has it there, but it's just not as potent as, like I said, as previous two. But it's still really, really good. With that being said, the interwebs. On the interwebs, it's not on Beer Advocate. It is, however, on Untapped with a rating of 5. The highest rating ever on Untapped. That's because it's only got 1 rating, and that was me. And, of course, it's under the one that I registered on Untapped, as you saw. There's also another, the one that's originally there. I'll put that up, too. And nobody doesn't have a number. You know, the one for the MrBeer one, the actual MrBeer one. So, with that being said, food-wise, if you want to eat, I mean, something with this, that's a hard one to put food with. This one's just like, because it's got that sweetness, I would say, you know, something light, like a salad, you know, would be a good thing. Yeah, like a salad or something like that. So, would I buy this again? Obviously, I've already bought it again. This is the 3rd time I've made it. But I'll put the pricing up here next to me. What I paid was basically $29.90 after taxes. And I only did it for 10 bottles, basically, is how I did the math. So, basically $2.99 for 10 of these bottles, which are 25 ounces. And so I did it because usually I don't fill it all the way up, 22 ounces, what I was guessing. But between 22 and 25 ounces, it's roughly 1 cent. So 12 to 13 cents per ounce. That's a great price. Great price, especially if this, you know, as potent as I believe it is. So yeah, of course I'd buy it again. So with that being said, memory bells on this one, 4 out of 5. Craveability, 7 out of 10 because of that booziness. Big B beer review grade on one of my own beers here. This one, I'm not going to agree is as good as the other ones, but it is still damn good. This one gets an A. It may have downgraded its grade a little bit. And my pen just quit on me. I used to have like too many pins on the bar, now I ain't getting none. All right. Okay. So, an A. Now, before you leave, as I promised, I'm going to open up the last bottle. Ooh, I see stuff floating around in there. Oh boy. Here we go. All right. I'm going to need a lot more paper towels. Yeah. Oof. Youch. That sucker. I don't know if I... Oh, man. Let me go through all my paper towels. Oh boy. Here we go again. Whoa. intense, people. Obviously, this bottle wasn't even half full, but still, you can see what it's doing. So now I got to remember this for when I... Now that one looks like a slurry. Wow. So I've never done a last bottle. Ooh, this one does not really look appealing. Salud. Whoa. Wow. So that one's smoother, a little bit more creamier, but it's still got that same flavor and one hell of a boozy punch. This is way over 5%. But according to the math I did with the original gravity and the final gravity, it came out to 5%. But I'm thinking that because that sugar was added, you know, it in the middle, it throws off the reading. It can't be trusted. But I know it's at least, at the very least, it's no less than 5%. This sucker's way up higher than 5%. Wow. Wowzer, wowzer. Like, this one has more of a tangent aftertaste. You know, it's got a little, it's like I said, more smoother. This one's got more of a crisp bite. Yeah. Oof. That one's going to be, oof. This one's good. They're both good. Yeah, these are stronger than 5%. Anyways, I hope y'all have enjoyed watching this as much as I have enjoyed drinking it. Have y'all ever made a sour beer? Ever made one? Do y'all even like sour beers? Let me know in the comments below. Love to hear about it. Please comment and let me know. I love sour beers. I love making them. I don't think this is as good as the first two batches, but it turned out pretty good. And I think this one's definitely way more potent. And I probably would make this one again, but I don't think I will go all heavy and like I did this time, because I realized that it's not going to change the aftermath with the FG, you know, coming out to be. I'm just going to have to do the recipe, do it like I did the second time, just the extra candy, not the extra dextrose and the extra lactose sugar, and you know, just the extra candy. That gave it a great punch, and it was still very good, and it was at least 5%. Yeah, with that being said, hope you all have enjoyed it. If so, remember to hit that thumbs up button, hit the like and share with all your friends. Make sure you don't miss out on my future blind taste challenges, beer reviews, home brews, and all that fun jazz. Make sure you subscribe. It doesn't even cost anything. It's completely free. And I hope to see y'all here at the Damn Bar for the next one. Till next time, salud and happy days.